thank you again, Tony. That was really nice. I'm so glad that we went out to lunch today.
Pleasure.
And Cafe Mucho Dinero was awesome. And
that's my spot. You like
I know,
that, right?
I did like it. You didn't have to do it, but I appreciate it so much.
Soup was delicious.
Delicious.
Mm-hmm.
Lobster bisque. Love it. Thank you.
Well, yeah, we can continue to do that. Next time you get a referral, keep me in mind. It's my treat.
Oh, okay.
All right. Have a great day.
Thanks again,
No
Tony.
problem. Glad you enjoyed it.
Okay, bye.
Hi folks, welcome to another exciting episode of A Drink with the Hurricane. I'm Steve the Hurricane, and let's get started, shall we? What you just witnessed is, of course, a dramatization and exaggeration. But it's an exaggeration of stuff that really does happen. Believe it or not, there are business owners out there, and there are also social workers, and we'll talk about the business owners first. There are business owners out there or marketing representatives that feel because I took somebody out for lunch, because I did a happy hour event, because I did a dinner cruise or whatever the reason for the event or the meeting was, is because if I do this, I'm going to get referrals. And they insinuate it. On the flip side, not often, but often enough, there are actual social workers that want to be taken out, purchase things for them and everything else. And this on both sides is fraud. Okay? It's insurance fraud if you're at home health and hospice. It's wrong if you're from the private duty realm. It's not proper conduct. I want to make it clear. When you do lunch and learn-in services, when you do events and after-hour activities with people, it is not to get business, and it is not meant to be accepted as a bribe. No one owes you anything because you did this, all right? There are 3 reasons, and 3 reasons only, why we do these things, and these things have to be part of your marketing budget for your direct referral marketing. Number 1 is to develop a professional relationship. It's very difficult to get to know somebody on a professional level if you're constantly coming to their business, they're always busy, you can't talk to them for more than 5 minutes, and they really don't know who you are, and you don't really know who they are. So this is an opportunity for you to develop that business relationship, which leads to referrals, okay? Maybe. Number 2, it's a reason and a time for you to get to know the pain points, the challenges that this social worker or discharge planner or case manager or director of nursing or whoever it is that you're taking out, what are their pain points, and is your company or can you offer a solution to their pain point? It's very difficult to get that when you're in their office. So doing this, and that's the reason why we do these things. Finally, it's to educate them on who exactly should you send to us? What volume of expectations do we have with how many referrals you're going to send us, and so on and so forth. That's the purpose of these meetings. It's to set expectations, to get to know one another, to be able to create a referring relationship. I took out many social workers, directors of nursing, administrators, marketing representatives, and everybody in healthcare. I took out more people than you could imagine. I spent thousands of dollars on events and activities over the 8+ years where I was a marketing representative myself. The reason why I did that was for those 3 points. Did I get business afterwards? Yeah. But you know why I got business afterwards? Because I educated them. I learned about what their problems were, and I said, well, when you come across that situation, that's somebody that if you send to me, I can help you handle it. And then they would ask me, well, how would you handle it? And then I explain my processes and everything else. That's the purpose of it. And then what did I do? I developed a business relationship. I got to know them a little bit better. So that this one, when I came back and I saw them, if they had time for me, I would follow up on something that came up during that lunch and learn or that meeting that I had with them. But it's never meant to be a bribe. And I want to make sure I'm abundantly clear on that, because if that's the reason why you're doing it, you're never going to get the referrals. And if a social worker ever insinuates that that's what you have to do to get referrals from her, shame on her, and be leery of that individual, because chances are that person will not be in their position that often. Now, the good news is I know the majority of folks out there, this isn't what they're about. And the majority of social workers are on the opposite end of this spectrum, where they are repulsed by people that do this. They're turned off by people that do this. And they won't even go out for meals or go to events because of this reason. So check your ethics, check why you're doing it, and make sure you're always doing it for the right reasons. And so I'm going to encourage you, leave a comment. Post, what has your experience been like having this type of a situation? Has anybody ever expected something from you? Or has anybody ever asked you to take them out or wine and dine them in order to get their referrals? I'd love to hear what you had to say about that, and let's get some great discussions going, folks. So remember, don't just beat your competition, blow them away.